Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails from Zero. We are in front of City Hall because we are just about to get in and see how things are with the diet sessions, because we have been busy going around Crossbell talking to everyone, see if we can find little hints about the Heyu incident, but it does not mean that the diet sessions are not continuing, so let's look in on them. Another day, another circus of a diet meeting. The citizens would be appalled if they saw how the participants of the diet conducted themselves. Their terrible attitudes results in them baiting each other into screaming matches every 30 seconds or so. You couldn't pay me to sit there and watch that. I'm afraid to say that's just the reality of the diet. Yeah. That's what you call politics. Doesn't matter what world or reality you're in, it's all the same. Members of the staff are working hard to prepare for the Q&A session following the diet meetings adjournment. There's not a moment's rest for any of them. In comparison, our department isn't quite as busy because of all we do is maintain the equipment. I feel a little bad for them, I really do. The least I can do for them is clean the corridors one more time. I'm gonna go in there. Yeah, he hasn't gone back yet. Probably still in session. Good, that means that we do not have to intervene with that. Now, since we do not need to go to the Harbor District just yet, let's head back to Central Square. You're so not fair. Like, why would you show off all that tasty food while I'm in the middle of my diet? Please give me a tiny bit. I even went running this morning and everything. Snacks are absolute the best. Like, there's nothing better than buying a pile of snacks and just digging in. What's the deal? Why are you giving me the look? Someone spit in your salad? Yeah, she is not your friend. Because if you're on a diet and someone is really your friend, at least they'll try not to eat in front of you. You can't expect them not to snack, but this is just being obnoxious, isn't it? Or is it just me? Have you heard the rumors that the local mafias are butting heads? I have a bad feeling about this. Whenever that happened in the past, it'll end in a bloodbath. I was under the impression Crossbell had become relatively peaceful, but I guess we aren't out of the woods just yet. Yeah, I had heard the rumors, but if we can prevent it, we will. Have you heard about the incident over in the Harbor District? I'm going to have to keep a close eye on my daughter for the time being. That may be wise. Mimi, be a good girl and stay close to me. It's not very safe out now. No, Dad's being really strict today. But I know he loves me, so I'll just listen to him. Yeah, he's doing it for your safety, I'm sure. Whenever I hold balloons, all my worries seems to just float away. Look here, see how sealed this one is? Even when you're feeling down, my balloons are sure to bring your laughter back. Oh, the crowd in the Harbor District was a bit overwhelming, honestly. Something about it was creepy, especially considering the police showed up. I just hope no one got hurt. Me too. Well, we'll have a look soon enough, I'm sure. Oh, the ornaments are truly amazing. They've made our lives so much more convenient. Whoever first invented them must have been a great man. I'm sure he was. Wendy's recently started to compliment me on how I set up the displays. It's not like I need her approval or anything though. No, but if you do hard labor, you do spend a lot of time setting something up and someone compliments you for it, you're allowed to be happy. Chaco told me yesterday how I don't need to watch over and all, but isn't it natural for a father to be worried about how his only daughter is doing at work? It just means I have to be even sneakier so she doesn't catch me. Yes, lingering fathers, they do exist. Alright, Basilio, act casual. You're just a normal, everyday shopper. Chaco seems to be working hard. Papa's proud of you, baby. I was skeptical at first, but this whole orbital store arrangement has really grown on me. The equipment is well maintained, so it makes serving much easier. Customers also visit more frequently compared to the old workshop. I guess presentation matters a lot, doesn't it? There was only one customer who stopped me in the street a while ago to thank me for my repair work. Stuff like that is why I'm glad I come into work in the morning. Yeah, just like I said, if you do your job and someone compliments you about it, even if just for something little, just put a spring in your step, if you know what I mean. Oh, Dad's still trying to check on me, even after everything I said yesterday. Oh well, I guess I'll have to let him be until he gets tired and goes home. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think he will ever stop. Unless you get a job that's too far for him to come and check on you. Which is of course a possibility. I was struck by inspiration for a new sales strategy when I woke up this morning. You never know when or where the next spark of inspiration will come from. Ooh, that's for potentially new products in the future? I'm all up for that. Oh, I can tell from the manager's expression that he's giddy. He reminds me of a child who just got a new toy to play with. His face always perks up like that when he thinks of a new project. I'm already looking forward to it. Yeah, me too. Oh, welcome to the Times Department Store. We host all kinds of events and sales to satisfy our customers. Break out a smile and charm every customer. That's our manager's motto. My parents asked me to go shopping for some groceries, but one way or another, I always seem to end up here looking at the books. I really gotta get my hands on that reference book I found here the other day. You think it's worth if I beg my parents for the mirror? I'm willing to pay for it for you, just ask me. Oh, my daughter's juice stall has been flourishing thanks to the nice weather we've been having. At home, she started posting about how many regulars she has now. I couldn't be prouder of her. To be honest, after all, a daughter's happiness is her mother's happiness. My daughter wanted to run her own business, so she opened up a juice stall. I can't help but feel that she's in her element when she runs it. Which is a good thing, you have to enjoy what you're doing. Well, Green, you're doing good. I just need to fish for some fillets. And then we can start cooking once again. Oh, you can't just pick what to put in the display case willy-nilly. If you haven't thought long and hard about what appeals to the customers, then you've already lost the battle. You can just pick up. Yes, I know. No, I think these are still the same, isn't it? Yeah. And Daryl Bomb. Ooh, now it's getting interesting. The fact that it's in the store does mean, or at least that I'm noticing it in the store, means you have to get at least a 10 stack in there, just in case of emergencies. Not now though. Oh, Dad's getting paid today, so you know what that means, right? Mom's gonna go on a non-stop shopping spree again. Oh, it's time to shop until I drop. I'm going to buy whatever I want. I don't envy her husband, because she spends a lot of money in the stores. We also handle shoe repairs here. I should mention that it can become costly to repair all the shoes, depending on how difficult it is to get at the correct materials. Our service is a hit with people hoping to cling on to their trusty partners for a little while longer. And that's what it is, isn't it? After a while, if you have a piece of clothing or something for a long time, it just becomes part of you. Oh, I overslept today. I was late for work. It's not my fault though, okay? My alarm clock stopped working all of a sudden. I'm still so sleepy. Did the Mafia manage to finally push their luck too far? Doesn't matter how untouchable those Ravage guys are, I don't think they'd be able to wave everything away after kicking up such a storm. Well, I'm hoping they do, cause having one of the two Mafias out of town would help a lot. Gens has been coming here pretty regularly, but I haven't seen him since yesterday. Well, given that he was making all his money at the casino, maybe his luck finally ran out and he just went home. Okay, so he hasn't been showing up since yesterday. I mean two things, or he's on a street once again, making a lot of money, or like you said, maybe his luck ran out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna play a part in one of the side quests later on. Oh, I love uniforms, they're beautiful. There's an austere beauty to wearing an outfit perfectly tailored to your duties. I think the uniforms of the Crossbell Police Department and the Guardian Force are highly stylish. Uniforms that we do not wear. Because we are basically wearing whatever we want. So we can go undercover. Despite that, Lloyd does have this emblem on his arm of the CPD or the SSS. So Theo likes to duck out of the kitchen occasionally during his shifts, and from the sound of it, he serves our customers dishes they didn't even order. I can begin to fathom what goes through that boy's head. Well, I think he's trying out new dishes, trying to come up with something glamorous and new. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for. Oh, my issue with the Crossbell Times? It is nowhere to be found. I must have left it at home before heading out. My blood pressure spikes whenever I think about how the diet meeting went. Oh, so many police officers today. They've been patrolling the city since this morning, I think. Well, considering there was a shooting, I do understand that. Oh, I was finally able to experience an Ark and Seal show yesterday, and it was amazing. I'm definitely going to pick up the fan book I saw. Oh, the chef keeps on picking out of the kitchen for some reason. He even waved at me when our eyes locked. What's his deal? He's probably looking for a date. He's young, he's single, and he wants to mingle, definitely. Well, people keep saying that there was a big accident in the harbor district this morning. Oh well. We should be far enough away that it doesn't affect customer traffic. The sudden spike in accident is problematic for us, to say the least. At this rate, people are going to want to go out for a meal. If these accidents don't stop, we're going to have a serious dilemma on our hands. Well, we are doing our best, but he's right, incidents are rising and rising every month. Hey, don't you think the girls sitting in those center seats are super cute? I sure do. I think I'll give them some of my prototype dishes on the house. I crafted this one-of-a-kind dish just for you, my gracious muse. With a line like that, any one of them is good as mine, I'm sure. And besides, chatting with a pretty girl and getting in some constructive criticism on my recipes is killing two birds with one stone. Yeah, but do agree on it first, cause if you bring in them dishes they didn't order, that will not look good on the restaurant. Definitely not. Hey, come on. You wanna browse? Cause I'm not really in the mood to play salesman. Go ahead and look around yourselves, see if something catches your eye. Still so indifferent to potential buyers. Yeah, what's new? If you wanna browse around, be my guest. Is there something? Nope, it's still the old stuff. Yeah, I have the boot, but the agility decrease with just a few pound increases of defense. I'm still gonna stick with what I have. It was a conscious decision. Alright, let's get to the station and then to the Eastern District. I'm grateful to the Empire for blessing the world with so many beautiful trains. I just can't forgive them for developing those railway guns. Trains are supposed to transport goods, people, and for train fans like me, dreams. Death and destruction are not fit to be on the railways. Even if they are on rails, I'll always dislike the Empire's railway guns. Railways aren't meant to be instruments of war. They're noble creations, meant for transporting people, freights, and dreams. Oh, my beloved and I have finally eloped. We're free of the Empire and its touchy old prejudices. My father won't be able to reach us here. Now we can both live happily ever after. Yeah, I hope that works out, considering what's coming. Yo, if I had fallen in love with a woman of the same social class, my dear wouldn't have had to cut ties with her family. I can just help but feel awful about it. Still, when I see her radiant smile, my fears of guilt are washed away by her love. Yeah, very poetic. It's a never-ending cycle. Here I am again, waiting for more packages. The sad thing is, I'm actually getting used to all these late arrivals. Well, I suppose being able to safely wait is the mark of a pro, right? It actually quite is. Alright, I'm not even gonna check if I can get outside, cause I know we can't. Right, time for the next district. Boy, sad he play with me today. I'm super duper happy. Way! Me and my big brother will be together forever. We're gonna play a whole bunch. Why, just last night a black orbital car crashed into the park in the harbor district. Not only that, but people supposedly heard the sound of numerous gunshots too. Who else could it have been than other than Ravash? It is so obviously them. Oh, I heard the chairman of the Business Owners Association was going to meet with the Dyad. Good luck to him. He's our representative, so I hope he scores us a large budget. The chairman of the Business Owners Association essentially acts as each street's representative. Nowadays he's pretty much in charge of the entire city's commerce and industry too. Damn Ravash, the only thing after another with them. It is. Oh, my grandpa came out to meet me this morning and told me to keep a close eye on Mei Ling. Well, there was another accident earlier, so I should probably be a little bit more careful. Yeah, I think that would be a great idea, especially considering how young she is. Ooh, it's busy today. Oh, I wonder if Azzy doesn't have to go to work today. Because of the incident? Are you alright, Sarina? Wait, don't get the wrong idea. It's just the harbor district is pretty close by, so I got a little bit worried. Despite being in a delinquent gang, he still cares about his family. Yep, everything is fine here. Aw, is that why you rush back home? I gotta say, you have your occasional cute moments, Hazel. Do you really have to tease me like this? I was seriously worried about you, you know? That he was. You can definitely tell. Oh, I heard there was some horrible accident in the harbor district recently. Fran isn't a detective, so she should never be sent out on the scene, but I still worry for her. The CPD has been getting involved in so many dangerous incidents lately that my worry for Fran has just skyrocketed. I know it's only natural for you officers to get involved in the front lines, but please do not try to worry your loved ones down to the very bone. Well, it's part of the job, it's not like we're doing it on purpose. And again, they're out. We'll see where they are soon enough. Sounds like there was a huge kerfuffle over in the harbor district. And speaking of the harbor, isn't that just down the street? That's a little bit too close for comfort. Yeah, I can imagine that. Oh well. I'm sure everything is fine because the entire first division is there. I heard there was some crazy shootout in the harbor district last night. Man, Crossbell is a scary city no matter where in it you are. The Brazy Guild is nearby, so I figure we should be safe, but still. Crossbell's a scary city no matter where you are. Oh, I was able to recently figure out the optimal shopping route. I made sure to remember the schedules and typical sales times of each and every shop. It always makes me giddy when I manage to save some mirror. Oh, hey there. You interested in my goods? Everybody's up in arms about some incident, but we've just been minding our own business. And there's no point in worrying about it, so wanna buy some of my goods? Still though, Din seems totally unfazed by the whole thing. Do you think he worries about rumors or is just totally oblivious? technically he could be a little bit oblivious. Oh, welcome folks, thanks for shopping at Din's Fresh. Business has been booming all day, so I figured, hey, why not put on a little sale? Come on over and take a quick look. More curious to see if there are any new objects? No. Oh, the men in my household. They all come home together yesterday and immediately started nagging me about whether dinner was ready or not. I swear, the only time they're ever in agreement with each other is when they're complaining. Yeah, they sync up their complaints. Oh, I did hear that something went down recently. And not my problem though. Not a chance in Gehenna to close up shop for something like that. I'm no chicken, but the Crossbell merchants back in the day used to conduct trades even in the midst of war. True. Because even if it's active wartime, you can still make a coin. I've been seeing a bunch of black vans whenever I drive on the highway. There are usually guys wearing shades behind the wheel. They do not seem friendly. I get the creeps whenever I drive past them. Ooh, the men in black have been sighted. That's a sign. Oh, Puck and Roos always look like they're having fun. I used to go to Sunday school with them. I'm a little jealous of their friendship. Uh-oh. I think we're forgetting something important, Puck. Do we need money if we're going to open a store? Ah, crap, you're right. How could you forget something so important? What the hell, Roos? You only just remembered it yourself. Just get to the bank, fill out a business plan and lend some money. Ah, come on in. Need something to eat? If you're looking pretty worried there, something going on outside? Speaking of something going on, Puck and Roos look like they might be calling it quits on their friendship. Honestly, might be better for them than wasting their time here every day. Wasting time there? They're eating your goods and they're paying you for it. They shouldn't stop because that will cut in your profit. Yep, soup came out well today. I've been making this soup ever since I was out in the Republic. Don't ask for the recipe, it's a secret. I still want it though. Anton is gone. He's gone, I tell ya. Went back to another location. Oh, my husband is always fussing about what's going on in the diet. That's why if the latest Crossbell Times isn't delivered, he gets all restless and unruly. Yeah, but now that the paper is definitely late, that's probably why he's a bit fidgy. Oh wait, I'm just putting one and two together. Could it be that the Times is late because of the incident at the UE building? Cause, hey you, however you want to call it. Because it means that maybe, or they're trying to write a story about the incident happening, or the police cornered off the entire section that they cannot deliver the new edition because they're all blocked in. I wonder if that's the case. I guess we'll just have to see. The latest issue of the Crossbell Times didn't get delivered this morning. I asked my wife if she knew anything, but she's just as clueless as I am. I wonder if the publications have been put on hiatus for some reason. Well, it could still be in hiatus, but I'd be less surprised if it's just that the police just cornered them off. You know, good salmon are kinda like phantoms. Heard they only swim around the waters in the mains area though. Their flowing, sleek figure and those shining gold scales. The golden salmon truly is the salmon to end all salmons. You know, gold salmons are kinda like phantoms. Yeah, I'm not even gonna check my rank, cause I know I haven't caught anything since last time. And that's okay. Ah, so the SSS crew is back again, If you're here, that must mean you heard the news, I assume? Yeah, I assume that means you already know too. Who do you think I am, honey? Of course I know. I know everything. We contacted everybody in the branch already, so they're gathering up on the second floor. We gotta prepare ourselves for the possibility of a war between the two organizations. Wow, I'm always impressed with just how quickly the guild works. Then, like usual, the CPD is way too late to the game. If it all comes down to a difference in procedure, we've got our own way of handling an emergency, as I'm sure you do too. As such, I believe it would be best for you to address this as you normally would. Right. Heiyu's cow is an incredible cunning man. I would be surprised if he didn't respond to this attack in some way, but I seriously doubt he rushed to any sort of hasty retaliation either. Either way, there is not much we can do, other than being prepared as possible, just in case hell breaks loose. Yep, everybody's on standby because of the events. Aeolia, if the worst were to happen, I want you to focus on protecting the injured. Yes, Wenzel, I'm fully aware what my role is. You don't have to remind me. Ideally though, I'd rather things not come to that. I'm hoping we can find a peaceful resolution this soon. I feel the same. And if that's our goal, it means gathering information now is all the more important. Oh, my skill set means I could find work as a doctor if needed to, but I'd rather avoid that if at all possible. I'd much prefer to take a more proactive approach and find a way to keep people from getting hurt in the first place. Yeah, I think that is wiser. And a lot less costly. I won't let the civilians get caught up in some idiotic spat between mafias. In order to prevent things from getting to that point, it's critical that we gather information now. Oh, you guys came. You heard about the big news about Heiyu already? Yeah, we've already started conducting our investigation. It seems all the praises have gathered here too. That's a rare sight. I see the divine blade of wind is downstairs. He truly is a sight to behold. Yeah, they contacted all of us on our enigmas this morning. Well, that's why we all made our way here as soon as we could. Damn, you guys really are just too quick. Sure. Maybe it's you guys who are too slow. Are you secretly a bunch of slackers, maybe? But either way, Rafa sure that's one heck of a mess for us to clean up. Oh, you said it, sister. Sure, there might even been that many people in the area at night, but civilians still could have gotten caught up in their mess. Man, just thinking about it is getting me steamed. I'm so ready to rearrange some mafia face. Well, we got Arios, the divine blade of wind himself, Estelle and Joshua, the young heroes of Liberal, Scott, an expert marksman, Wenzel, a hard-ass refugee from the Empire, Aeolia, a skilled physician, and last but not least, a specialist in the Taito School of Martial Arts. That's me, obviously. Even though we're totally stacked with high capable braces, we still need to exercise caution while working here. I'd recommend that you follow suit. We know, we don't act hastily. We should conduct a full investigation on the Mafia close contacts and the area surrounding their HQ. With all connections they have for smuggling heavy weaponry into the city, they could start a huge gunfight at any time. Yeah, but let's not hope for that just yet. I thought I had a solid grasp on the situation in Crossbell, but when an incident like this occurs, it feels like there's a huge barrier to overcome. I hope we'll be able to get a better picture of the situation before too long. Man, I want to see those Mafia guys had to say for themselves too. But apparently, there's some kind of agreement with the police that they get dibs at times like this. You ask me, that's just not fair. Well, since we can't do anything, it's up to you guys, Lloyd. You better give this your all. We always do. Alright, we're almost ready. Just one more district to go. Oh, that big dude with the weird haircut scares the living crap out of me. All those guys are giving me goosebumps. Promise me you'll never go near them, okay, Ruse? Okay, I promise. Oh, I saw a butterfly take flight a moment ago. Spring really has started to settle in, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it is starting to get there, isn't it? Oh yes, don't they usually publish the newest issue for that business magazine today? I used to be a regular subscriber, but it should go without saying that developments in the business would have little to do with me now. It's been a while since I last went, but maybe I'll head down to the department store to go and buy it. Go for it, and when you're done, you can give it to me. Oh, my doctor and I had a long discussion when I went to St. Ursula Medical College yesterday. What a valuable experience that was. Now I'm even more motivated to get accepted there. Hey, motivation is all good, but you still need to make your points. Still not home? Because we saw her at practice? Mommy told me that if I help her with her chores, Daddy might come home sooner. I'm going to try so hard to clean the house. I need to pick up the garbage. I'm going to make this hole all sparkly shiny. Yes, you do that. I don't think that will make Daddy come home earlier, but if he does come home, he will feel a lot nicer. Because there's nothing nicer than a clean home. Oh, Rixia appeared to have left the apartment ridiculously early this morning. I think she may have woken up at 2 or 3 hours before my husband even. Rixia is so busy with work all the time, yet she still manages to be up so early in the morning every day. Yeah, that's a skill, cause that's one skill I personally do not have. If I wake up too soon, I'm basically like a zombie until I wake up. I was minding my own gosh darn business taking a walk when I had a bit of a run-in with a delinquent. I believe that blue-haired lad was still a newbie in the gang, but he had a strangely dangerous look in his eyes. Kids these days. Yeah, always trying to one-up everybody, just to become relevant. Oh, damn it. Now they've gone and done it. If that cow guy pulls something crazy, there will be riots in the streets. Please don't say something so ominous. Yeah, last thing we want to do is speak that out into the world. Excuse me, ma'am. Would you possibly have any information that might assist us in our investigation? Nope, I got nothing for you. But my money's on reverse goons being behind that raid. I'm not an information broker, so I don't really give a flying rat's ass about all that stuff. You better off asking them yourselves. Still though, poor Garcia must be having a hard time these days. He has a lot more grey hairs ever since joining Ravage. Yes, Reese do tend to do that. Make you older real fast. You know what? I know that I'm in safe hands if we're ever attacked. Mama's already used that sort of thing. She'd be able to wipe them out all easy. The hell kind of store is this? The well-protected one. Yeah, men run a zone in the critical zone. She always tells me about these crazy firefights she had with her customers. Yeah, the conflict zone. Alright, let's check the downtown bar. The mafia dispute has sent a bunch of people to the hospital where my old man works. Sounds like that rumor wasn't a lie. Pretty gutsy thing to do in the middle of town. Can't say I'm surprised that the police are finally making their move. Well, those mobsters have been wandering around here again. Do us a favor and arrest them. You've already helped us out once before. I rearranged those mobsters' faces if they show up here again. Oh, Azel returned home after he heard about the incident in the Harbor District. His place is pretty close to here. Hazel's worried about his family, so he went back home. He managed to become a little more honest with himself, which is good. One of the Vipers have been behaving strangely for the last week. Again, someone else whose luck has turned around and he's become arrogant. And we know who it is. It's the blue-haired kid. What's up, Wazzy? Something wrong? Oh, it's nothing. I'm just a little worried about what the Vipers plan to do. I heard a bit of a minor dispute going on last night. Whatever is all the commotion on in the city? Hey, you think everybody's excited for tomorrow's full moon? Maybe. Maybe that's why everybody's acting crazy. I managed to meet up with that gal Wendy yesterday. Been forever since I last saw her. Says she's used to working her job these days. Must be nice to be young. I figure you can probably adapt to anything life throws at you pretty easily. Which is true. Does still take an effort though. Okay, let's look at cleanup boy. Oh, what the heck are we supposed to do about those delinquents? They're starting to scare me. Even though his attitude changed, he's still the watchdog here. Oh, that sure felt good. I never liked that jerk anyway. All he did ever was boss me around all the time. Not anymore. You going in? Suit yourself. I bet those guys are still shaking up from me showing them moves, boss. Just you wait. By tomorrow, I'll be the great leader of the Saber Vipers. What the hell's the matter with Dino? Oh, drop it, man. That 101 was all them, and Walt told us to quit bitching about it. I think I could just ignore this. Something happened, guys? Yeah, you could say that. Dino, that idiot. Dino challenged one of our leaders, Jet, to a fight. It was totally insane too. They kept trading blows until it was decided by the elbow to the jaw. He's just a newbie, so yet how is he managing to take down Jet? Impossible. I'll never forgive that bastard. When did Dino become so disrespectful? And how the hell did he take down Jet? Nothing makes sense anymore. Jet's the second strongest out of all of us, and one of the leaders of the Vipers. Who the hell does Dino think he is? He'll pay for this. Jet's one of the more senior dudes in our group, and he usually trains us. How did Dino absolutely destroy him? Something doesn't add up. Oh, I've been saying that for quite some time. Woohoo, woohoo! You never see it coming, never see it coming. Jet down for the count. But a fight's a fight, no matter how cut you cut it. Yeah. Jet, go to the hospital now. Nah, I'm good, boss. The doctor seeing me like this would be an embarrassment to the Vipers. Don't make me repeat myself, you dumbass. Get your ass to the hospital, or I'll send you there on a stretcher myself. Sorry, I'll go. I don't want your stinking paws around here, you dogs. Watch yourself, punks. You're on my turf and I don't like it one bit. Besides, you four have nothing to do with this. Go ahead and scram. Well, you don't know enough to tell people if we're not involved in this. Alright, we have a little bit of time left. We finished off this district. So, shall we go to the harbor and see what happens? I don't know if we'll be able to initiate the incident, but maybe we can go around and talk to everybody else in that same district. Something big happened last night. The police have been flipping out over it all morning. What do I plan to do? Not close my shop, I'll tell you that. I'm not so weak that I turn tail and run over something as trivial as that. The path of the noodle waits for no man. If they think that I'm going to close down my stall over something so trivial, then I got another thing coming. Oh, what's up with all the police cars out today? You think something happened? I have a feeling something did happen. Oh, seems like Grace already rushed out looking for a related scoop. She left it for me to cover the rest of the diet session. I guess I try my hardest to do the good job. Oh, the Crossbell Times have to temporarily suspend its publication today. We are terribly sorry for the inconveniences it has brought to our loyal readers. Last time was absolutely dreadful. This article isn't responsible for this mess, is it? Normally it isn't, because she knows how to balance that line. Oh, figures. Take off that fresh coat of paint and it's easy to see how dangerous Crossbell really is. By the way, our old office building had a back door, just in case the company was ever attacked. That way, in the case of an emergency, the paper could still be published. The show must go on, as they say. That mindset was our pride. Wow, look at all the holes. Hey, don't get so close. I like going to the park to relax and unwind, but now any sense of repose has been torn to shreds. What are the police even good for? Hey, you trading? Never heard of them. Did they do something to anger the mafia? I hope it doesn't spiral out of hand. Oh, I was planning on taking a nice walk around here today. But not anymore. Not when there are still police officers on guard. This is getting out of hand. It slowly is, isn't it? Alright, let's do the IBC too. We saw a report about a shooting that took place in the Harbor District. I kinda got the impression that there was some sort of turf war going on in the underworld. Well, anyway, we have a lot more guards posted than usual today, just to be safe. What the hell? A temporary suspension of the Crossbell Times? Unbelievable. This is an outrage. I look forward to reading through the column in the economic section in every issue. I don't believe this. I've never heard of such a thing. Are you trying to insult me? Not you in particular. We've increased the number of guards on duty about 20%. Just a precautionary measure considering the shooting that just happened in the Harbor District. Doesn't seem like there are as many customers as usual. Must be because of the shooting. Sadly, we don't have enough manpower to station any more guards outside of the IBC. Oh, what are we going to do about this? If only Mr. Croix were in town. Are you referring to the incident that took place in the Harbor District? Is everything okay here, Lanfei? Were any of you affected? Oh no, we're all fortunately safe and sound. I'm more worried about our stock than our value is volatile, so they may end up taking a hit because of this. Our board of directors is currently discussing how to handle the situation. Mrs. Croix has been in discussion with the board of directors on how to handle the situation. I'm hoping it doesn't affect our stock price. I hope so too, because I am dependable on their exchange rate. I heard there was some sort of raid. That's never good news. Thankfully, our security department does a flawless job. There's nothing to worry about as long as we're in here. Yeah, staying further away from the crime scene. Not a bad thing in this situation, especially considering that we don't know yet if everything is clear. Because we haven't been there. The police is there, so it's probably good, but we haven't checked on that. I was asked by the folks at the IBC to lend a bit of my genius on the project. We were smack dab in the middle of coding a system for the Orbital Network Project's second stage test. Oh, they brought the chief out from the Epstein Foundation? Their work today must be terribly difficult. Chief Roberts can actually be quite proficient when he keeps his mouth shut and himself busy. As of now, he is classified as one of the continent's leading minds in the field of orbital technology. Are his fingertips even hitting the keyboard? How is this speed humanly possible? Upgrades. Lots and lots of upgrades. Lady Mariabelle is a particularly bad mood today. I wonder what happened. Since we were hiding down here in this basement, I feel like we're secluding ourselves from any current events. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary for me to inform you guys, not yet. But we're grateful for the help Chief Roberts has been providing us with. As one of its original developers, he's the expert when it comes to the orbital net. Oh man, it is reassuring having him around. Yeah, I can imagine that. Because if you're developing something new and the expert is there, then if something doesn't work, you can help him, ask him to help you fix it, it would be much quicker. Yeah. I wish I had an expert at my work, because I need to figure out everything by myself, and that's really difficult sometimes. Alright, let's see where Maribel is. Because we heard she was furious. Honestly, those imbeciles, do they even have a single brain cell between a lot of them? Oh, try to calm down, Maribel. I take it you already heard about the situation, right? Well, obviously, it only happened within earshot of here. How dare those barbarians have a firefight this close to the IBC headquarters? Curse you, Ravage, and they'll be hell to pay if this affects stock prices. Is that right? Well, considering the position you're in, I can hardly blame you for being worried. Oh, give me a break. How dare this nuisance occur while father is away? What was Ravage even thinking? Not much, I suppose, because they're choosing aggression, and that's never something you think long and hard about. And I still wonder, is it actually Ravage that did the attack? Because it did mention that they were trying to do something new, something that wasn't good by the sounds of it. I don't know if this is it. Because yes, we saw a scene from inside that with Cow was basically fighting the intruders, but could that all be staged? That it was basically their own people doing a firefight to put Ravage in a bad light in town, like a follow-up on what happened at Speaker Hartman's mansion? Because I can see that, but who knows? I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's by continuing our investigation at the Harbor District. And we're gonna start off with that on the next episode, because I'm feeling that once we start going directly to that building, we're probably gonna start some sort of investigation, checking out the scene, see if we can find anything. Let's just do that at the beginning of the next one. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time, as we finally gonna start our investigation into the shooting at the Heiyu Trading Company. See you then, bye bye.